Alright guys, welcome to Dummynation. Today we're gonna play as a random country. Also I'm Soniku. I'm the main YouTuber that's focusing on multiplayer Dummynation content. I'm not aware of any teammates joining this game, so this will be a purely random game. One random game. We'll post it if it's an interesting game, we'll post it if there's like an interesting game where I don't have to explain it by the chat that's hidden. If I have to explain the chat that's hidden in lost, we're probably not gonna post it. You know? Yeah. So anyway, let's just keep going. I will say, what is it? 20 seconds? Just thinking here. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like DRC quality or Netherlands quality. It's not, at best, Spain. We're probably not getting Mexico here. Okay, South Africa, that's good enough. Let's begin the game. I'm not even gonna check who's playing because that's just gonna affect how I play. We don't need to affect how I play. We're just gonna go with our usual stuff at the start. We're gonna push economic research and micromanagement. We're gonna start off fascist and also destroy helis. Because we're gonna make up the rest of this by you know, and then we're gonna take the usual countries. For me, that's gonna be for me in particular, it's Mozambique, Malawi, Madagascar. Mozambique being the critical one because it also opens up Eswatini and Lesotho. And Lesotho is guaranteed ours. That's not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is keep attacking. That was stupid. Let's roll. We just don't want to use helis here. So yeah, all of these are going to get rolling. We're going to continue to attack Mozambique here. Right, now I'm going to check the usernames. Okay, none of these are familiar to me. And, okay, the Brazil's familiar, so that, yeah, the teams are going to be okay on our side, I think. I think the teams are going to be okay. Okay. They're weak enough where I definitely feel like I can get away with this. I can get away with a quad split now. I think. Angola is getting defense. Oh. And Japan, he's rushing South Korea, which makes total sense. You have a balanced stack. Meanwhile, Mozambique will allow us to lower our infantry costs and therefore reduce the rate which we're destroying helis. This is great. Okay, so we're at 92 mil. Madagascar adds another 30 mil at low GDP per capita. Then after that, we don't know what we're gonna do. Malawi probably. Tanzania is always an option. Tanzania, whatever, however the fuck you pronounce it. I'm always gonna get that wrong. Alright, the helis can go away now. Okay, we're done with helis. We now need to afford our infantry preset, which we can totally afford. This is great. So we will be balanced for the time being. Let's get on Madagascar. Tanzania is building troops, so it's not worth going for. Let's just grab Madagascar. Okay. Madagascar's troops are gone, so we will split this into 3 stacks. It quickly takes Madagascar, or at least takes it fast enough that it's not a concern. Zambia declared war. Interesting. So Zambia's going to run into our reserves, whatever is left of them. And then after that, we can just roll. So we can roll into them now. In fact, DRC's rolling into it. That's interesting. Now Zimbabwe is rolling into them, so it's gonna be a triple punisher. So at this point, we attempt to do some sort of quad split. Yeah, we're gonna attempt some sort of quad split because we're gonna try and take this all at once. Because then that opens up even more options for us. Burundi. Like, we're not... The goal is not all of Zambia, although we'll take as much of Zambia as we can to lower GDP per cap. The goal is actually getting these two nations up here. Right there. Right up there. That's the main goal. Because Eswatini is now guaranteed hours. We can add that at any time. Lesotho is guaranteed hours. We can add that at any time. So what I want to do is get the nations that I cannot guarantee. Mexico is getting rushed. They did not attempt to move their troops out. They are dead. Bangladesh got rushed by India. They are dead. Yep, so Rwanda's now ours. We're down to 66% liquidity use. I think we're going to stay faster set to start anyway. We're going to use our initial liquidity for probably tanks. After that, then we will debate swapping to communism. Let's get ready by this and this. Get everyone ready for the attack on Malawi. And let's declare war. Let's take it. Pakistan needs to attack India going in, but they're not doing it. Okay, Malawi's down. So I think they are. They should be down. Malawi is down. Okay. Almost at that point where I will build tanks. Let's try and grab Lesotho before then. Lesotho only adds 2 mil, so it's not really going to be much of a difference whether we go for that now or if we build the tanks now. In fact, we'll just build the tanks now. It's no biggie. Now that we've built the tanks, we will also go for Eswatini. And with that, our early game phase is over. Our early game phase is totally over. We are now in the mid-game. We also had to give consideration for, like, Australia's weak. So do we stay? Do we stay with this? Because Australia would... Now, first off, Australia would blow our GDP per cap out of the water. They have 100 mil people, and that's because they're going for Indonesia right now. Now, we can fight them on Indonesia. They did not balance their troops. We can fight them on Indonesia and farm a lot of international standing. But I want my tanks first. Yeah, once my tanks are here, we will go for that idea. Yeah, we're doing fine. Oh, Uganda's no troops? Oh, then what are we doing? We go Uganda first. Yeah, you go Uganda first. We can do a 2-stack. Then we can take out Uganda completely here. And then we worry about, you know, them. So let's take out Uganda completely. USA has not fallen. China has not fallen. India is under attack. We're not worried about it. In fact, this is actually very free land for us, getting this stuff. Or should be. We may have to bring you down here. South Sudan is falling. Fortunately, Egypt's on our team, and fortunately, half the Arab League's on our team, so we don't have to worry so much about... If we want Sudan, it's there for us. We can take it at any time. At this point, I want to combine my stack, and I want to hit Australia. They did not fix their stack at all. They've got some tanks. Like, I'd farm a lot of IS there if I do this. If I defend Indo, or attempt to defend Indo, I'm going to gain a lot of international standing, and I think that's the play. We defend Indonesia. And then we'll reduce the rate of that we're getting, you know, military logistics. That's a That's something that we want to reduce. We want to reduce ammo shortage growing. So yeah, I want to hit them before these armies are, you know. Yep, so we're just going to target that stack. Yep. We're just going to follow that stack. We're just going to follow your stack. That's easy. We're going to get all the IS that we want from this. Yeah, I love this attack feature. It's nice. You can just click on them, and then they will continue to attack. Okay, and now we continue. Now, if they respond to me, they've made a mistake. Anyway, let's start grabbing shit. Indo is not in the game right now, so we want to fight. If we fight them, you don't want to fight in China. You don't want to fight in Japan. And I'm saving money for tanks. So we'll do this very slow. Yep, if they come up, if they decide to come in, okay, we just go for that again. We just clap you again. And we should, oh, we did not get the defense bonus there. Oh shit. But they bought it out, so that was good. It's still good. It's good for us. Oh, USA. Did they fix their stack? Yes, they did. So that's actually very risky for USA to do. Right now, I don't really care. We'll just slowly work on Australia here. Slow and steady wins this race. We're going to be left alone here for the most part. We're going to get our population through Indonesia. And then we'll get the rich stuff later. Like, USA is pretty split up there. Like, if they want to fight us, that's fine. Yeah, this is too expensive. We'll just go to infantry preset. It's fine. It's fine. We can always build up troops. This is fine. Oh boy. That's... I don't know if that's a good attack to make. You need help. You should not be engaging on India. You're just going to feed them so much IS. Like, look at all this you're feeding. That's the whole reason I didn't engage on Indian land. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is going to be... Let's look at the military stats. Now, we do have the advantage, but some of this is because of AI. Turkey's actually got 100 mil, so they're going to be a nice counterbalance. If they can get into USA proper, they force USA to withdraw, even if China loses troops. You know, I need tanks, so I think I'm actually going to go down for Australia proper. Or this game's going to get decided right now because China is decided to engage USA. This game's decided now. GG's. I still end up being a bit player in a game that I probably should have been doing more in. Honestly. Yeah, USA's now super weak. It does buy India sometime, but now they need someone else to come and no one else is going to be able to come. Like, it's going to allow me to spread, which is what I want to do. Yeah, we're going to spread in, get in there, slowly work in. Okay, you spread too. You should be able to spread in too. Yeah. Right there, right there. Yeah. This may be faster if we go for the encirclement idea. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. We're going to go for encirclement. And then we... Okay, you go here. You work for encirclement like this. You go here. We are kind of microing here, which may be a bit too unnecessary for this. Okay, you go here. You can drag down here. That'll encircle that little area that we missed. You go here. You go in. Or you encircle that. You now encircle this. That should fall immediately. It did not, sadly. You encircle this. You encircle that. That fell. Very easy for us. You go there, you go there, you go in, you go in. You all go in. And then after this we can just spread and go. Okay, so those are reserves. At this point you can spread that and go, I think. Yeah, we can spread and go. We're fine. We still can't afford tanks though, so its safest method is to go infantry only. That's the safest method for us. USA is being left alone. Interesting. Okay, and then the next move for us is to open up Sovereign Wealth Fund. Because we've got enough military logistics at this point, we're fine on that front. Yeah, Turkey needs to rush America here. Like, I don't, like, what are we doing? Like, UK is a counterbalance, but there's not enough troops to go around. They'd have to basically full send on USA here. Full send to defense of USA. And that's just not gonna happen. Especially as I start getting bigger. Like, I've got 7th economy. We're building fast enough, 12 million a year. In fact, as Australia begins to fall completely, like even China's now making the rush. Like, China's leading. That should end this game, honestly, because they're leading by example. Yeah. So if Turkey commits, it's game over. If USA sues here, it's game over. Like, USA can't afford to sue. It has to be like UK suing. One critical things to note. USA can never afford to suicide on China. China can never afford to suicide on USA. It usually should be another... Ideally, it's your teammate that sues the cat to clear it out. Because you cannot lose your stack. Like, that's a thing that should not happen. You can't afford to lose your stack in these situations. Alright, so now USA sued, but because their stack was awful, China actually wins that, and it's GG's. We end up taking Australia here. So we, as South Africa, we got Lesotho, Eswatini, Mozambique, most of Zambia, Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, Madagascar, chunks of Indonesia because Australia invaded it, and New Zealand, and, well, Australia. That's what we end up getting. We're still pushing down Sovereign Wealth Fund. USA has bought it out. Okay, so what France needs to do and what UK needs to do, you need to defend this. You lose if USA falls completely. Like, USA is effectively enough progress for us to win, because I'm still invading stuff. So, like, there needs to be counterplay here now. There needs to be action here now, or there needs to be counterplay here now. We're talking in the context of blue team. So yeah, France needs to look, zoom out, look what's going on in USA. That's what France needs to do. I'm still playing a bit zoomed in because I've got my own shit that I want to deal with. USA is dead. France fucked up. France is continuing to push. Now this brave person, I know they tend to be like very defensive. Yeah, this France is like, no. Someone needs to attack France on their cap, and then it's game over for them. Yeah, I think the plan is for me to attack Metropolitan France next. Because I noticed Brave Person, even with small troops, he tends to be able to get land back. It's crazy what he does, especially when he's playing USA. Like, I've seen him play. He's good at that. I don't know if it works well anymore, but he's pretty good at what he does. And now France is gone. So we basically did nothing. UK actually needs to sue here too. Canada, you need to go down. Like, I know the other team's not going to be listening to me. It's probably a low-level DN game. Low-level DN games end up being low-level things. Low-level memes or whatever. But with this happening, like, if I'm Canada, you need to be attacking Nigeria. If I'm France, you need to be trying to get Nigeria up and liberating USA. Like, at this point, I could just sue. I can basically sue. And then it's like, meh, who cares? Game over. Like, now I'm just suiciding. You know? UK just sued. And on the wrong target, too. You need to be involved up here, not down there. This is a go for free land that doesn't matter at this stage of the game. So, like, we win. But it's like a lot of times we win because people go... Like, it's the same problem when Corgi streams territorial. Like, he calls it out all the time. They donate someone, and then they go for free land over... They go for free land over important stuff. Like, Brazil's may not even fall before we get 100%. Like, I'm on my way to whack France here. Like, I'm bringing 100 mil to bear. And this will get me a border with both... Will finally get me a border which will allow me to afford some presets here. Yeah, France bought it out. And that's pretty obvious. It's very obvious why they bought it out. We just got a border with Turkey there. We're about to get a border with China. And that should fix up a lot of our problems. Yeah, we can afford our preset now because we got because we got that border with China. Now you just go for Europe. Yeah, you just hit this and it's game over. GG's. GG's to all involved. Let me know what you guys think about South Africa. I think it's a good country to play as for like late night games. Well, it's late night for peak Dummynation now. So this is like off peak DN. It's a great country for off peak DN for randomness. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also like and subscribe if you like the content. I'll see ya.